Talk to me about Danny Welbeck.
Oh yeah.
What went down there? How realistic was that? Was Welbeck? Welbeck. Sorry, it didn't happen.
Yeah, they looked at it. Yeah, I think it was early on in the summer, so it would have been as a kind of secondary striker, a low cost option. It wouldn't have been the one instead of Benjamin Sesko. Let's kind of clarify that. But yeah, so they looked at it, right? And I don't know what Brighton would have wanted for him, but I don't think it would have been breaking the bank. He's 34 now, 35 in November. I would imagine so, right? Yeah. And obviously it's kind of deja vu, right? Because this is what we were talking about at this kind of stage last season when I found out that United, Eric Ten Hag wanted him at that club. So I thought it was
They all wanted him.
I thought maybe it was a Dan Ashworth thing as well because he'd signed him, I think, for Brighton.
Right.
But no, I think the new football leadership team were sort of debating it. Ultimately, they didn't make a formal offer because the idea would have been, I think, a 2-year deal, which I know sounds like a lot, but I think that's what United would have needed really to get him on board at Old Trafford. And ultimately, I think it was a 1+1 that they were kind of debating. In the end, they didn't progress with it. You've got people involved, football level, but also Sir Jim Ratcliffe sort of debating this kind of thing, and it wasn't formalised. But I don't know, I'm like you guys, I'm a bit romantic, and I'm not so saying just get all the old guys back, but he's a local boy as well as being a former academy player, and is still doing it for Brighton. I know he didn't have the best game against Everton, to say the least, missing a pen and missing that chance, but I think the kind of technical quality that he has, the background, just being around younger players and kind of trying to help drive that mentality for pushing yourself and being the best you can be, I think would have been an interesting character to throw in the mix.
I'm surprised he wasn't desperate to join back at any cost.
Yeah, it seems a
little bit
odd that he's like pushing for this.
I think he's happy at Brighton, isn't he? And I think they've looked after him, and so I suppose I don't know how far it got in that sense. I think it was a United kind of let's debate it and let's see what it might entail, and ultimately said financially for the age that he is, it doesn't make sense for us.